I got these from the city, believe it or not. Not the cloak, the skins. My husband and I were responding to a Craigslist ad for a free pool table in Flushing, New York. And I caught another one on the way. It said, "Deer hides, come and get 'em." Come and get 'em or they go in the trash. Make me an offer. I couldn't refuse. So I snatched up the opportunity and brought them home. And before I'd even come up with a plan, I started making a garment that was way more formal than I had intended to make. It wouldn't exactly be able to be worn on the regular basis that I had hoped it would. But I looked again and thought it would make a fantastic performance cloak to go with my dress, in the event that I needed to perform in the cold. I don't like cold. It also served to inspire the beginning of a poem that goes like this. Long ago, when cell phones actually worked. Just kidding. Give me a moment. Got to scroll down to the right place. This is called Looking Back. Long back, when I was actually short, I was a deer in the headlights of life, always waiting to make an apology, like Maria and the Sound of Music, kissing the floor before anyone had arrived just to save time. In school, whenever the dreaded skits would come up, I would be the very first to volunteer to draw the scenery bush and stand behind it. I was a doormat, and the world walked all over me. I had no idea that inside was a princess, a warrior. I didn't know her, because I didn't know me. I was hurt by one I trusted, but instead of anger as a response, at times when appropriate, I blamed me at every opportunity and lost trust in myself. I did not have confidence in sunshine, but I was really good at turning in, imploding like a pressure cooker, and staying depressed in the rains and storms of life. I could make a school of children and all their shenanigans my own fault in my own mind, and I did. I think some implode like me, and some the opposite, explode out in anger to deal with that pain. I suspect they protect their heart well enough, but trouble does more than slap them in the face, and they struggle to trust, never really knowing the joy of love let in vulnerably. Many of my students who acted out were like this, I think. I could tell that many of them had no idea how strong or beautiful they were, nor an ounce of the knowledge of how dignified they were without having to prove it. I loved teaching in the city for the 3 amazing but brief years I survived it. Let no one be mistaken, teachers do not end work at 3, and summers off, which many don't take, amazing, are a well-deserved need for their sanity. Nevertheless, I lost mine. Blame myself for that too. I loved those kids. They inspired me. I didn't and still don't have the words to tell them how much. It broke my heart to feel like I left them, that I let them down. But you know what? They're probably even stronger than I think. And thanks in part to them, I've discovered I am stronger than I think. I've recently taken up archery. In the Japanese tradition, it's less about most precisely hitting the target, or even hitting the target at all. It's about presence to the moment, the detailed, beautiful steps traversed with peace, and not just with one's eyes on the target, but with the heart. It has helped me, forced me to stand up, raise my head, plant my feet like I deserve to be here, be not afraid to place my eyes on a target, and most of all, wait for the right moment, and simply let go.